Alright, the anniversary is around the corner. There's a lot of events to go through, a lot of free stuff, and a lot of questionable stuff as well. The first thing I want to go through is the login event. In the first week, on the 7th day, you'll be given a free legendary that you can choose. Now, I'll be going in depth on each of these espers in a different video, but if you're on the TLDR version, the best one is going to be Lu Shang. He's good in PvE and in PvP, and you only need him to be at R0. And then in part 2 of the celebration, you'll be able to choose an esper to raise it up to level 70. Although I don't particularly like this type of format because I think you cannot save your level 70 tokens if they do it this way, because if the celebration is gone, you won't be able to choose the level 70 esper anymore, right? Which means you cannot save up the level 70 for a different unit. And now for the freebies, sweet wishes, you just have to do your dailies and you can get stuff for free. You get 1 platinum record and 6 gold records. You also get some Nexus crystals, some divinate disc, and also some elemental summons as well from clearing the mission itself. Event Tales is just the event story. The rewards are really negligible. You get maybe 1 or 2 elemental record. It's really negligible. And of course, the best event ever, Shimmer Reverb, where you can choose a free legendary Shimmer Esper. All you have to do is daily missions and weekly missions, and you'll be able to get these tokens that you can summon and build up your Esper pool. And then once you reach 60 Espers, you'll be able to choose one of them. It lasts for 3 months, so you'll have a lot of time to clear up all of the missions. And as for the Shimmer Legends that you can get, they are all the way up to Petros. Unfortunately, there's no Moriyama, but with the recent buffs, there's a lot of options that you can go for. Unas is really good. At this point, I wouldn't go for Ana. Raven at R6 could be a new strat for like maybe some of the Retro Miracle, but I wouldn't bet on it. Yeah, there's still a lot of options that you can go for. Xuanpin, Tolan, Iki, Wuyu, JJ, Unas, even Petros at R0 is pretty good. Again, I'll make a separate video for this, going in depth on each of them. Next event is the boutique event, which is pretty much the grey water black market. You'll be able to buy your ripple boxes, 5,000 for 5 of the boxes, which gives you 25 ripples. And this ripple box can be used on any esper except for Championship Espers and Meta Espers. You can use it on Sloan, you can use it on Daji as long as you have them. You can also get Legendary Ablimon, 1000 for 1 copy of the Ablimon, 1.6k for 2 Shimmer Records, and 2000 crystals for 2000 Divinate Disc. The rest is pretty much a scam. Next event is a Flashback Event. This is pretty much your account details, where you can see how many runs you've done on Chronos and whatever, how many times you've used an Esper. You'll be able to see how many equipments you've gotten, how many gold, how many stamina you've consumed, and how many memo chips you've used, and some other stuff as well. There's no rewards here, it just shows you your personal data. Rewind event is also going to be coming back, and you have 2 attempts to rewind 2 espers. Let me see if we can get back level 70 resources. I'm going to be using my Lapis, which is level 70, and it does give me level mons back. So the best way to use this rewind event is to use it on a level 70 esper. Me personally, I'm going to rewind my Lapis on my guildmate's account to maybe level up Moroyama or Meta Era. And the stinkiest of all the event, Hot Beat Fiesta. This event in itself is not that bad because it is cumulative spending. You don't have to specifically spend on this event to get these rewards right here. You can spend on other stuff like the Battle Pass event. You can also spend on keepsake packs. Whatever it is, you just have to spend on the game to get these rewards right here. So for every $1, you get 1 point. And in order to get the previous pass espers, you need to spend $120, which is really unfortunate. Again, this event in itself is not that bad, but the fact that these meta espers is only available through this method right here makes it ridiculously scummy. But if you do want Meta Liling or Sloan or Daji, in my opinion, the best way to spend is on the keepsake event so that you can get both Meta Era and the meta unit that you want. If you spend on the Universal Pass, that's $20, and then you spend on 2 of this pass right here, which is $40 in total, 1 on this $50 pack, which totals up at around $110, and then you can spend the last $10 on this pack right here. So you'll get a ton of keepsakes to summon for Meta Era and also get your either Meta Liling or Sloan or Daji, whichever you want. Now, is it worth it? In my opinion, it's not, but it is your money, so you do what you want. Now we'll take a look at the playable events. Memory Rift is going to be coming back. You already know what this one is. You use your own relics and you climb all the way up to difficulty 60 to get the currency that you can use to buy stuff in the shop. Next one is the Burning Big Trials. This one is the same as the one that we have in global server right now, where you use 2 teams. You can choose a buff you want. There are some rules to get 3 stars. You are going to be using your own relics for this one, and then you'll be able to get 2 of this legendary level mon. You'll also get these rave coins, which you'll then use it to spend on the event shop. We're going to be getting loyalty chest number 8. If you don't have R6 Haley, she's going to be the best option. Aside from Haley, Abigail is also good. Farah is also pretty decent, and Gabrielle as well. The rest is pretty bad at this point. You'll also be able to get your last 3 legendary level mon from the shop. Now this is a new thing, Esper Switch Meta Freya. Now if you have that Esper Switch, you can swap out Boom Boom for Meta Era. which is essentially a nothing burger. And lastly, the newest event that we have, Mind Invasion. The boss we're going to be fighting is Counter Sonica. There is a ranking system for this one. This event unfortunately does not use your own relics, and some espers get specific boosts. Like for example, Meta Era has a chance to assist whenever LS casts basic abilities. This content is similar to the Celestial Anomaly Season 2 that we had. So there's going to be 5 waves, and with each wave you'll be able to choose your buffs that you want. You can also refresh it, you can auto it, you can manual it. Again, you're not going to be using your own relics, so you need to make sure you choose the correct buffs. The gameplay is also a bit similar to the roguelike content that we have currently in Global, where you use like specific buffs, but instead of having like synergies and stuff, this one is just straight up buffs. And during the last stage, you'll be able to choose like 3 buffs, and the buffs will only activate on certain conditions. Like for example, after attacking during an active turn, defense plus 25% up to 100% per track, reset at the end or reset at the start of a round. So these buffs will activate based on different conditions. I can't tell yet whether this event is going to be fun. The roguelike event was fun like for the first couple of days, and then became really repetitive. This one is not going to be a farming event, I don't think. And this event is not so much as how fast you can clear it, it's how much you can clear it. So if you look at the leaderboard right now, the rank 1 is at wave 20 and round 522. So the more rounds you can clear, the better your ranking is going to be. This guy has cleared 522 rounds. I mean, this guy is only using 2 espers and he's at round 522. So if we have Meta Era, we can probably reach like maybe around 10,000 or something. This is a different type of content which is looking pretty decent. Instead of having a fast clear, you just have to clear it as far as possible. Maybe it's gonna be good, maybe it's gonna be boring. We'll have to see in the global server. And that wraps up all of the events coming in the anniversary. A lot of freebies, but this pay to win event is a split to the player base. Again, like I said, this event in itself is not bad. It is just a sort of like a rebate event where you can spend on anything you want and you get more rewards. But the fact that they put this past espers and make it exclusive to a paid thing, especially at 120 bucks, is kind of scummy. That's about it. Ciao.